Okay, so this is an instructional video about how to use the phone here in the lab. I know this is a simple video, but knowing how to use the phone is very important because you aren't going to get cell service down here in the social science building basement. So if, God forbid, there is ever a medical emergency or another emergency of any sort, while you're down here, this will be your fastest line of communication to campus police or doc. So it's important that you know how to use it in case of an emergency. So first, in order to start a call, you need to pick up the handset. That's this part of the phone right here. You can see it says please dial. After that, you just use this keypad here to type the number that you are trying to call with the number pad. Once you type the number, it'll automatically make the call. This isn't like iPhones where you need to hit enter after the number for the call to begin. Another thing is that unlike smartphones, there is no backspace. So if you are typing a number and then you type the wrong number, you just put this headset back down and then you can see that it disconnects. And then you just pick it up again and you start typing the number all over. So for on-campus phones, you have to type the last 4 digits of the number to call it. For example, the normal campus police number would be 609-771-2345, whereas on this phone you would just type 2345, the last 4 digits of that number, and it'll make the call. If you want to call a number outside of this building, then just type 8 and then the number you want. An example of that would be Doc's number. You would just type 8 and then 609-203-1851. That being said, you cannot make long distance calls, and by that I mean you cannot call outside of this area code. So Doc's number only works because he lives nearby, but you basically can't call a number that doesn't begin with 609. That's the area code that this phone is restricted to. There are only like 3 real numbers that you would need to use on this phone, and they're here on this sticky pad. So you've got Doc's office number, Doc's cell phone number, and then campus police written right here for you. So let's say you hear the phone ringing. First thing you would do is you would pick up the handset and that'll connect you to the call. And then you're going to introduce the lab first and then your name. So you would say, ERP lab, this is blank speaking, how can I help you? And then to disconnect the call, just put the handset back down and the call will disconnect.